Leaked Galaxy S26 Plus battery details spark familiar frustration. As 2026 gets underway, attention is once again turning toward Samsung's next flagship lineup. Like clockwork, the start of a new year brings fresh leaks, certifications, and early details about the Galaxy S series. And this year is no different. With the Galaxy S26 lineup, most of the uncertainty has already faded. Samsung appears set to continue with a familiar three-device strategy: the standard Galaxy S26, the Galaxy S26 Plus, and the premium Galaxy S26 Ultra. While the base model and the Ultra have already generated plenty of discussion, the spotlight is now shifting to the often overlooked middle sibling, the Galaxy S26 Plus. Unfortunately for fans hoping for meaningful battery upgrades, early information suggests the S26 Plus may feel a little too familiar. The Galaxy S series, reliable, but often conservative. Samsung's Galaxy S lineup has long been known for consistency. Year after year, the devices deliver polished hardware, reliable software support, and refined designs. But with that consistency comes a recurring criticism. Samsung tends to play it safe, especially when it comes to batteries and charging speeds. For several generations now, users have been asking for just two things: slightly larger batteries and noticeably faster charging. Not extreme numbers, not experimental tech. Just improvements that keep pace with competitors like OnePlus, Xiaomi, and other Android brands that have pushed battery and charging tech forward. As leaks around the Galaxy S26 Plus begin to surface, it's becoming clear that Samsung may once again be sticking closely to last year's formula. Certification leak reveals early battery details. The latest information comes from certification listings rather than official announcements. According to reports shared by Android-focused outlets, the Galaxy S26 Plus recently appeared in the TÜV certification database, a common early indicator that the device is moving closer to launch. The listing references a device with the model number SMS947B/DS, which has previously been linked to the Galaxy S26 Plus. Certification databases rarely reveal full specifications, but they do often confirm battery size and charging limits. And that's where the disappointment begins. Battery capacity, same story, another year. According to the certification filing, the Galaxy S26 Plus is equipped with a lithium-ion battery rated at 4,755 mAh. While that exact number won't appear on marketing material, it strongly suggests Samsung will once again advertise the phone with a 4,900 mAh battery. If that figure sounds familiar, it's because it is. That's the exact same marketed battery capacity found in the Galaxy S25 Plus. In other words, for users hoping the S26 Plus would finally cross into larger battery territory, this leak suggests there's no change at all. Samsung will likely point to efficiency improvements from the newer chipset and software optimizations to explain why battery life could still improve year over year. And while that may be true in real-world usage, many fans were hoping for a clear hardware upgrade, especially in a market where battery anxiety remains one of the biggest smartphone pain points. Performance gains, but no physical upgrade. To be fair, newer processors are typically more power efficient, and Samsung's software tuning has improved significantly in recent years. This means the Galaxy S26 Plus could still deliver slightly better endurance than its predecessor, even with the same battery size. However, for users who focus on raw specifications, the lack of an actual capacity increase feels underwhelming. In the middle of the lineup where value and balance matter most, a bigger battery could have been a clear win. Instead, the S26 Plus appears to be repeating the same approach Samsung has taken for multiple generations: incremental efficiency gains rather than noticeable hardware upgrades. Wired charging. No changes here either. Battery size isn't the only area where familiarity sets in. The same certification listing also confirms the Galaxy S26 Plus's wired charging speed, and once again there are no surprises. According to the filing, the device will support up to 45 watts of wired charging, which is identical to the Galaxy S25 Plus. While 45W is certainly not slow, it's also far from cutting edge in 2026. Several competitors now offer charging speeds that far exceed this, often reaching full battery levels in under half an hour. Samsung's decision to stick with 45W suggests the company remains focused on long-term battery health and thermal management. But for consumers comparing spec sheets, the S26 Plus may appear conservative. Wireless charging, a possible silver lining. Interestingly, the certification listing does not mention wireless charging speeds. While that might seem like a missing detail, it could actually hint at something more significant. Recent rumors suggest that the Galaxy S26 lineup may finally adopt built-in magnetic alignment, similar to what we've seen with other ecosystems. If true, this would allow the S26 series to fully support Qi 2 wireless charging standards. Qi 2 could potentially lift Samsung's long-standing 15W wireless charging limit, bringing faster and more reliable wireless charging to future Galaxy devices. While this hasn't been officially confirmed, the absence of wireless charging details in early listings may suggest changes are coming. If Samsung does implement true Qi 2 support, it could become one of the more meaningful upgrades for the S26 series. Even if wired charging remains unchanged, the middle child problem strikes again. The Galaxy S26 Plus once again appears to be caught in a familiar position. It sits between the standard model and the Ultra, offering a larger display and battery than the base S26, but without the premium features that make the Ultra stand out. For many buyers, the Plus model is supposed to represent the best balance of size, performance, and battery life. However, if the battery and charging specs remain identical to last year's model, some users may question whether the upgrade is worth it at all. This raises an important question. Will Samsung rely entirely on software polish and efficiency improvements to justify the S26 Plus, or are there still surprises waiting to be revealed? What this means for buyers. At this stage, it's important to remember that these details come from certification leaks, not official announcements. Final specifications could still change, and Samsung may highlight other improvements that make the S26 Plus more appealing. That said, if the battery and charging specs remain unchanged, potential buyers may need to carefully consider their priorities. Those upgrading from older devices may still see meaningful improvements, but users coming from the Galaxy S25 Plus might find the differences minimal. As always, the full picture will only become clear once Samsung officially unveils the Galaxy S26 series later this year. Final thoughts. The leaked Galaxy S26 Plus battery specs paint a familiar picture, one that longtime Samsung fans have seen before. While efficiency improvements and possible Qi2 wireless charging support offer some hope, the lack of a clear battery or charging upgrade may leave some users disappointed. For now, all eyes remain on Samsung's official announcement. Whether the Galaxy S26 Plus can break free from its safe upgrade reputation remains to be seen. Until then, the leaks suggest one thing clearly. When it comes to batteries, Samsung is still playing it safe.